Hello, everybody. How are you doing? This is the latest update for Wasatch Boomerfest. I'm Dave with Season Amnesia. Glad you're here watching this message. Shout out to all the latest people who have bought tickets. I see Ken has bought tickets. First timer, Brianna. Looks like Shannon Buckles back from last year. Um, Kevin Bushnell, Judd, Ron, Todd. Let's see, what is this? Tony Brook, first timer. Melissa, Robin, Ryan Gerber, Mark, Brian. Anyway, a lot of first timers this year, and then there's probably there's a bunch that attended last year too. You got Steve Adams coming, Nanette, Cat. Anyway, I can't read them. There's like 70 new ones this week. So appreciate all of you getting your tickets and your camping passes. I'm getting less people buying multiple camping passes that I have to call back and cancel. Just so a reminder, if you're coming with your RV or your tent camping, you only need one camping pass for the whole weekend for your whole RV or your tent. You don't need to buy a camping pass for each person. You just need to make sure you have your weekend passes for each person. And I have the schedule figured out now for what's going on. Friday, the first band up's Everett Lincoln, and they are a classic rock band. You will like them a lot. They're going to play at 10 o'clock. And then at noon, we have the Tri-Chevys, and they're classic rock. And they were there last year as well, and they play more like 60s, so it's really good. Really cool, a little different. Everybody else is more 70s, 80s. At 3:30, we have Monkey Friday, which last year was Slow Ride there, but now they're Monkey Friday, classic rock. At 5 o'clock on Friday, we have Jason Fun Magic. So he's a magician. He's kind of a comedic magician, and he's going to be on from 5 to 6. And then at 6:30, we have One Hypno Mister. So he is a hypnotist. He's going to, if you guys aren't chicken, then you'll go up on the stage, and this guy will start putting people under, and it's pretty funny. And then to close the show out at 8:30 to 10, we have Ronstadt Live. It is a Linda Ronstadt tribute band. You're really going to like them. They've got a really big band, put out a big sound, and you're going to like them. On Saturday, we have Geneva Road at 10 o'clock to 11:30, and they are classic rock. Then at noon, we have Exit 99, and they are country. So for you country folks, I did get a country band. I tried to get a couple other kinds. I tried to get an Irish band, couldn't pull it off this year. There was one I really wanted, and they couldn't do it. So at 1:45, we got Cactus Cola. You will like them a lot. They were there last year. I call them a folk rock band because they're kind of a mix, and they're really talented. And then at 4:15, on Saturday we have Molo, who you will like. They play classic rock as well. Excellent tight group. And then at 6:30 to 7:30, we have Doug Roy Magic. So this magician is more of a mentalist. So that's his style. He will be there for an hour. At 8, Season Amnesia will play classic rock, and then that'll be it. Also on Saturday, for you people that have ATVs, motorcycles, or even Can-Ams, Moto United, which is one of the sponsors, is sponsoring a ride Saturday morning. And so you can show up, get into the gates, the gates are open at 7 in the morning, but the show doesn't start till 10. Um, and so show up, but probably be there by 10 if you want to go on the ride. And at 11 a.m., there'll be a spot we've got designated for the people going on a ride. And they're going to do a motorcycle ride, an ATV ride, and a Can-Am ride. Obviously, the ATVs are going up in the mountains a different way than the bike ride. And I don't know if the Can-Am guys, I think, might be going along with the motorcycles. I don't know. So they're going to leave out of Wallsburg, probably cruise up the mountain roads and stuff like that, go for 2 or 3 hours and come back. So if you're one of the people that wants to get involved in that, I'm going to have a sign up sheet for that. Moto United's is developing that just so you can make sure you get on the list and everything. But there's no cost involved in that. And of course, our main event sponsors, Silver Key Benefits, and also High Star Ranch, which is, I don't know if you know High Star Ranch. They are also, they're up in Camas. And if you've ever heard of the DeJoria Center, that's them as well. So they've got this beautiful area up there with really nice homes they're building and selling around kind of a event center. And they also are building a museum where one of the museum buildings at Richard Erickson is going to go over there. I believe the whole High Star Ranch and DeJoria Center is actually from a part of the Paul Mitchell Foundation, or what it all came from the Paul Mitchell family, that thing. And Silver Key Benefits, of course, is deals with Medicare, investments, retirement, that kind of thing, life insurance, things like that. So they're going to be there. Heat Paving is another one of our sponsors who's going to be up there. So, these guys obviously do paving and concrete and all that, and they've done a lot of work up at the Richard Erickson Foundation. The museums, which if you were there last year, but there's over 20 museum buildings full of antique cars and motorcycles, and somewhere in the $300 million range. It'll literally blow your mind. Those are going to be open on Saturday from 9 to 3, but I think that even shows they're open at 9, which technically the show doesn't start till 10, but they'll be open. And on Friday, we've got a set time at somewhere around 1:30 where it's in between the bands, and they're going to take a tour up there. So if you want to see it on Friday, you can too. Go along with everybody else. There's also the train ride for the kids, which I'm assuming is going to be on Saturday at the same time as the museum. I see almost 85% of the people buying tickets are buying the camping passage, which mostly means they're bringing the RVs up there. And obviously there's no hookups, but it's only a weekend. Like I said before in the last video, you can show up Thursday afternoon and leave Sunday. We don't expect you to bring your RV in there on Friday morning, try to get set up, and the show's starting pretty early, and break down Saturday night. That's not happening. You can come Thursday, leave on Sunday. There are tons of porta potties. There's probably, 20, 30 of those up there with wash stations. So I know when you're dry camping, you try to take it easy on the black tank as much as you can. So you'll have bathrooms there. Especially if you're tent camping. A couple people last year did tent camp. There aren't many, but there were some that did that. And what else do we got for you? And if you want to be a vendor, you can bring your dogs. They just have to be leashed. Questions on the coolers again. We don't sell alcohol up there. Bring your own coolers. Bring your own stuff. We ask that you, try not to bring glass or keep it, in your cooler or whatever. Pour it into something else. We just don't want broken glass all over the place, obviously. So any questions or comments, I'll take them. And if you're not on right now and seeing this after I recorded it, then you can post your comments in here, and I'll be sure to respond to them as soon as I can. The discount code is BF, as in Boomerfest, 50SA, and that will get you 50% off tickets. It'll get you 50% off your camping pass. If you want to be a vendor, give me a call at 801-800-9699. I can help you out with that. And you can put a booth up there. If you want to be a corporate sponsor, then give me a call as well, and I can show you how those packages work. The radio ads for this event are starting up next month. We're on 4 different radio stations, and we'll be doing some social media ads. This weekend is the Antique Power Show they have up there, where people go to the museum stuff. They do have Cactus Cole up there. They have one band in the building. It's not a music festival per se, but just one of the other events they do up there. And that's all I have for you this time. So give me a call if you're interested in becoming a vendor or a corporate sponsor, or you have any questions about Boomerfest. Just give me a call and we'll go from there. Ciao.